What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. I just read an interesting article. Oh, before I go into that, saying what I just read, I'm gonna correct a lot of you dumb motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I read your little comments. I know a lot of you motherfucking Wii U police and the Wii U task force. You know what I mean? I read an article, then I share with you guys, not whether I believe it or not. You know what I mean? You know, whether it's true or not, you know what I mean? It's called good conversation. And a lot of that shit do be bullshit, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's not like I sit down and I make this shit up on, you know what I mean? But like I said, I read to you what I read on the internet, you know what I mean? If it's true, if it's not true, you know what I mean? So it's honestly, the only bad judgment that I do have is probably having unprotected sex with a lot of you jokers' grandmothers. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, I guess I read your little comments and all that dumb shit. Nigga, if you don't like my videos, don't watch them. If you don't like the content that I report on, don't watch them. So we finished this? Are we finished with this disclaimer? You know what I mean? Even to that joker, he said that I saw his video. It ain't even worth mentioning his name. That I saw his video and didn't report it. Like, come on, stop it, man. I don't even. Like my man Super Brother say, I don't watch your shit, nigga. But anyway, now I'm going to start with this video. Okay, so do we have this under the clear? I read something, then I share it with you guys. And if you guys believe, if you don't believe, which is cool. You know, which is cool. But like I said, I read it, and you report to me. It's called a friendly discussion. You guys leave a comment down below, whatever the case may be. You know, I can see if I made this shit up. I didn't make it up. I just reported what I read. You know what I mean? So if you want to call me the Next Gen rumor sayer, which is cool. You gotta say that about those websites that I read it on. That's all, bro. Like I said, are we done with that? You know what I mean? A lot of you dumbass niggas. Like, come here, put your face right here. Slap the shit out you faggot ass niggas. But anyway, back to what I read. Like I said, now me personally, it says, and I read this on digitally download. It says basically. It says the PlayStation 4, don't be surprised, is free at launch. Basically what they're saying is if the idea here is that rather than you buy the console for an upfront cost, Sony could consider offering a mobile phone style contract that comes with a monthly bill. For instance, you take the PlayStation home with you for free, and then you pay, as it says here, I guess it's AU $50 a month, you know what I mean? You know, I don't know. I guess it's another country, Australia, whatever the case may be. But they're saying that you would take the console home for you for free, and then you would pay a monthly fee, say $50-$60 a month. You know what I mean? And that includes the PlayStation Plus subscription for over 2 years. Just think about it. Like this. Think about this. When the Xbox 360 launched, well, not launched, but the Microsoft tried something last year. They let you take the Xbox 360 home with you for $100, then you had to pay a monthly fee. I don't know what that fee was, but I think that contract was like for 2 years or something. I think it was like $15 a month. You know what I mean? I only know one joker that did that. That was GamerNate78. Like but he paid. I don't know what he paid. I don't know what he paid the money, but he took the Xbox 360 home and he had to pay. He paid $100 and he had to pay like $15-$20 a month. I do believe. Now you think about it, here's the pros and the cons. You know, if Sony does do this, hands down, we might as well give them the crown. They won next generation, hands down. If you get to take a PlayStation 4 home with you for free, you know what I mean, then pay $50 a month. Now, a lot of motherfuckers don't have $500 up front, and I can see maybe Sony doing this because they can give us a pretty nice console with a step up in graphics and power, and not worried, selling another $600-$700 console. You know what I mean? But the downside of this, that PlayStation is hurting. So if you do take this console home and you don't pay your bill, or and Sony's just basically ass out. You know what I mean? Maybe they could put something implement it like, hey, if you don't pay the bill, that your PlayStation 4 don't cut on or something. Which is bull. How many motherfuckers in the hood got a cable? They got the cable box, but the cable ain't on. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't see Sony giving it to you for free. Maybe Sony can give it to you for $100-$200, which is still not bad. Give it to you for $200 and you get to pay the $50 fee a month. You know what I mean? Which I still, I don't think that's too bad. You know what I mean? Or maybe they can do two type of model SKUs. If you buy the console straight out, it may be like $450 or $500. You know what I mean? But if you do it over the 2 year span, they may end up charging you $650 for it or something. Whatever the case may be. But like I said, I think the risk is too high. The fact that, hey, they let you take this console with you for free and you agree to pay $50 a month. Like, motherfuckers is not, you know what I mean? Everybody are bad. Like, come on, like I said, having a PlayStation 4 in a game is not a success. It's not like having lights. So how many motherfuckers on the hood, sometimes their lights get cut off because they ain't pay their bill. You know what I mean? So I don't think Sony will let you take this expensive piece of hardware home and you not pay nothing for it and say, I promise to pay you $50 a month. Nah, I don't think that. You know what I mean? Maybe, like I said, maybe they may do something. Now, this guy here from Digitally Download, he said, if that sales model that Sony has already experimented with, I bought my PlayStation Vita that way last year. He said he bought, I know that Sony, he must be another country. I didn't know Sony did that with the Vita. I guess he took it home and signed a contract and played X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? He said rather than make the fans spend $600 in one go, so they could split the cost over a 2-year contract, which would seem far less painful up front than giving Sony the same return over the long term, by making a PlayStation Plus subscription as part of the contract price. Like I said, if Sony does do this, Microsoft, hands down, give them the console race. You know what I mean? If you get to take the console home with you for free, and so you know what, I'm gonna pay. Cause think about it. It's expected that in 2013 that we're gonna have 2 more consoles. We're gonna have the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox 720. Me personally, myself, I'm gonna get both of them. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna get the Steam box. Most likely, I'm gonna buy me a gaming PC before it's all said and done. You know what I mean? But whatever the case may be, I'm gonna buy me a gaming PC before it's all said and done. I had some bad news the other day. I went and did my taxes. I owe the man. But we'll talk about it in another video. But anyway, also, like I said, me personally, like I said, this generation has gone on far too long. Like, I went to GameStop yesterday, and I paid for a few games. I paid for Dead Space 3. I paid for Tomb Raider. I paid for The Last of Us. I paid for the Mortal Kombat, the Collector's Edition with the arcade stick, and I paid for it was one other game I put down on Splinter Cell. I paid for that. I paid for it. My receipt is right here somewhere. Anyway, I'm at my auntie's house. But anyway, now with that being said, like I said, there are a lot of games that are coming out between now and you say September. But I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna get them all because, like I said, once the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox 720 come out, I know I'm not gonna play them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being real. And what made me kind of fall out a little bit, not playing a lot of these games because, like I said, I've seen Hard 8 upload videos and Black Bond, and those graphics look good, man, on those PCs. I'm like, damn. And like I told you, like 2 Sundays ago, I tried to play Medal of Honor, and I put that shit in, and I was like, oh my god, like this shit looks like shit, it looks like shit. Like I say, some of you guys do know from my other channel, I bought me an Alienware just for shits and giggles, and my son came over. I went with him, he took with me to UPS, picked the damn thing up, and that nigga eyes got like silver dollar bills. He was like, oh, and, what I mean, like I said, so I more or less, that motherfucker more or less swindled me for it. He's more in the PC game than I have. Like I said, this was like maybe like 2-3 months ago, before the hurricane happened. You know what I mean? So I paid about $1,400 for it. But what I mean? But like I said, I think I'm gonna get me another gaming PC. I'm still gonna play on my comp. I'm still gonna get the PlayStation 4. I'm still gonna get the Xbox 720. I just gotta backtrack. I owe Uncle Sam. I owe the man right now. You know what I mean? I put down 3 dependents on my check when I was working, and I couldn't claim them this year. You know what I mean? Because you guys don't know, they changed the thing when you do your taxes that, if you don't have legal custody, I had my nephew down and stuff like that, or you got to get something from the court, and they done changed their whole shit up now, man. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of that right there. But what do you guys think? Oh, I want to touch on this also. I read an article yesterday also by Patrick. It's saying the PlayStation 4 will feature hyper-realistic games that will render games at 240 frames per second. Now that right there, like I said, do I believe that? No. You know what I mean? Like I said, Sony new console will feature graphics chip developed by an advanced micro device and process capable of rendering games at 240 frames per second. Patrick said they currently generate games to be rendered at 30 to 60 frames per second. Now, like I said, now if me believing it, do I believe Sony's PlayStation 4 can render graphics higher than a gaming PC? Nah, hell no. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of you motherfuckers take this shit literally. Like, some of you motherfuckers are just downright stupid and just ain't got nothing but hate in your life, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, now the guy will read this article, right? Report it to you guys and say, "Oh, Zaire, you spread rumors." Nah, motherfucker, I'm just reading what I wrote. Like, motherfucker, if you believe, let's discuss it. What do we think about? Do we think it's true? Or we think it's not true? Like, do I believe that Sony's next generation console will be a step up than what we got now? Yes, I do believe that. Would it be produce games and hyper realistic graphics? No, hell no. We'd be lucky to get games, I believe, in 1080p and maybe at 30 frames per second. You know what I mean? But anyway, as I always say, bang, bang. Oh, you fag ass niggas. You sag ass niggas. I promise to stop sleeping with you jokers' grandmother. Alright? Stop the hate.